and it gives me great pleasure to present the Global Gift Foundation Young Philanthropist Award to Mahira.
What do you think it means to do good? Is it the desire to want to make a difference in our increasingly commercial world? Or is it the concern for the well-being of humankind? The shocking level of inequality has morally disturbing effects for us. This struck me specifically when I was only 5 years old on the streets of India. How crowded, how polluted, and how ethically distressing it was to see children who looked like me doing cartwheels on the streets in an attempt to earn money, and it urged me to want to make a difference. Meanwhile, I had this passion for innovation ingrained within me, coming from a family of entrepreneurs. And ever since then, I have been amazed at the astonishing resilience of the human race, of families that will never stop trying in hopes for a better life. And my biggest concern is that people who were in headlines yesterday will have their suffering rendered invisible as human tragedy elsewhere becomes the focus of attention. Yet there will still be traumatized individuals when you change the TV channel. Can innovation completely remove this? No, but we can try to alleviate the pain as a modern generation. More voices, more support, more collaboration, more education are just a few of the actions that we can take right now. And what better place to start than home? Just thinking about home makes me think about the construction workers in Dubai. Whilst they work in the summer heat, creating the city that we cherish, the risks to heat-related illnesses prove higher. This fact awakened the compassion I felt in India, but this time in my home, Dubai. So what was one of the solutions? Innovation. A friend and I came up with a product called Chilka a few years ago. We entered a business competition with the idea of creating a cooling polymer-embedded neon vest that construction workers could wear to prevent heat-related illnesses. And we were initially going to sell this to manpower companies in the UAE. Then these companies would then supply their workers with the vests in order to raise overall productivity. However, after winning the competition, I did not feel right leaving this as simply an idea or a prototype when it could potentially help so many by providing these men with extra protection in the heat. So I deliberated selling them to these companies, or rather distributing them to the laborers myself, and decided on the latter. Subsequently, I had to source where these products could be manufactured, which unfortunately was not feasible locally. So I made contact with manufacturing companies in both China and India. Then in order to decide on a price, the firm was able to use this as part of their corporate social responsibility scheme. So through some bargaining and out of the goodness of the company's heart, I was able to import 200 of these vests to Dubai. After importing these vests, I started to think about how I would actually distribute them, which is when I immediately approached the Dubai College Charity Committee. Considering the philanthropic nature of my school, we were already preparing the annual hampers filled with the essentials to distribute to the construction workers. I remember the morning of the distribution to see so many students and teachers alike getting onto a school bus on a Friday morning to reach the laborers, and it was an eye-opening experience. To see the genuine smiles on these men's faces made me realize how amazing it is to be part of the Dubai College community, where we truly believe in giving back. This summer, I returned to the start of my journey, to India, but this time not to simply see them struggle. Instead, I taught children in a village school about innovation with my newfound experience. So, where do we all start our journeys to doing good? I believe that all philanthropy departs from the same place: acknowledgement of how interconnected we all are, and awareness about what it truly means to be human. Thank you. Encouragement and support throughout my journey so far. Thank you.
Wow.